Hello YouTube, we're going to be talking about how to remove some heavy surface rust like you see in that corner over there on the back of that tailgate. So stay tuned and I'm going to zoom in and show you what I'm doing on that corner over there with the wire wheel. I like to use the wire wheel when it gets this bad for the pitting before I switch over to an orbital sander. Stay tuned. So basically right here I am pushing down with a little bit of my weight, not enough to indent on the panel, and you can see the difference between right there and after. Alright, I like to pick a corner to start out on, and then that way I can work out to the other sides of the panel, and you can basically see the panel transform before your eyes from one point of the panel, and just working your way out from that point, and increase your square radius as you keep going, because this tail gets really rusted, so it's going to take a lot of time. This was me outside before, and it took me about maybe 2 hours to clear this panel. But if you didn't want to bring down the bare metal, it wasn't really the smartest choice right now because of how rusted it was. If it was painted and clean, I really wouldn't have went down the bare metal. But stay tuned, and I'm going to show you how we can treat this panel too. The reason why I'm using a wire wheel in this situation is because the 60 grit that I was using was not strong enough or coarse enough to remove the heavy oxidation on the surface. As you can see, I'm using a little bit of my body weight. Like I said before, don't use too much that you're actually going to score the actual panel. It's just that you can actually dig into that pitting just a little bit. Remember, we're actually going to be using this in substitute of sandblasting, and then I'm going to have another video on how I'm going to chemically treat the panel once it's back down to bare metal, which is an extra step that most people don't do, but I want to show it because when panels are this rusted, I actually like to use it. I'm not the only one who's actually ever used this method. At this point, I'm speeding up the clip because if you actually watched it in real time, it would be hours, and I don't want to drag you guys through that type of clip. I'm going to speed some things up, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like at bare metal, and you can check out the next video. Alright, I just wanted to show what it looked like when it's done to bare metal. Our next video is going to be showing how we treat it with acetic acid, and we're going to treat this panel and make sure that everything is fully converted. As you can see, it's already down to a smooth surface where most people would paint it, but stay tuned and we're going to show you how to make that diluted acetic acid, and we're going to make sure that you can safely prep this panel at home or at your shop, as I am actually outside my shop right now and I'm in this tent, which is actually perfect because you don't want any of this bodywork dust in your shop. It's actually unhealthy for your health and it causes a lot of cancers and stuff like that. Again, this panel is nice and smooth like I'm showing, and stay tuned, we're going to show you how to chemically convert everything in the next video.